If you're looking for cheap, instant, and reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out BuyMuttCoins.com and use the discount code RBT for 10% off your purchase. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, coming at you with another episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. And today we're going into week 2 of the preseason. We're going to be taking on the Atlanta Falcons. But first of all, of course, as we do at the beginning of every single episode, we have some business to take care of in terms of signings, trades, and so on and so forth. I do want to say, though, I know I've said a ton of times on here that the top comment feature is screwed up on YouTube. And the reason being, for example, before I went to go record this episode, I went to go look through and get the top rated comments out of last episode so I could use them in today's episode. And when I searched by top comments, the top 4 comments only had like 30 thumbs up. And I was like, 30 minutes after the episode was uploaded, I remember seeing comments with already like 100 thumbs up. So like, how's this the case? And I went through, dude, like all 1,000 comments and they weren't there. So I don't understand what's going on. And like, I remembered specific players that were in top rated comments like as soon as the video was uploaded. So I searched by the player's name specifically, and then miraculously comments with like 300 thumbs up popped up. So those are the ones I use in today's episode. And what I'm gonna have to do from now on is just be better at screenshotting the comments like once the video is uploaded, in case the comments get lost and I can't find them anymore. So if your comment did have a lot of thumbs up and it was not used in today's episode, I do apologize. I went through all 1,000 comments. It took me like 30-45 minutes to try to get all these comments together. So I apologize about that. Nothing really can do about YouTube effing up the top comment system, and it's been messed up for a while, so hopefully they do fix that. But anyways, guys, we are about to jump into today's episode. You know the drill, guys. If your deal is not featured in today's episode, or the player you want is not featured in today's episode, or at least I don't try to trade for him, let me know in the comment section below, and the ones with the most thumbed up comments will be the ones I go after in next episode. If you guys are enjoying the series, let me know by dropping a like. If we can hit 1,000 likes on today's episode like we did in the last one, that would be absolutely amazing. So with that said, guys, it's about time to get down to business. I do want to point out that pretty much, every single comment in today's episode is offense related. So if we can get some suggestions for defensive moves that we need to make in the comment section below for next episode, be sure to do that. There wasn't that many defensive options with the top rated comments that I could find. So we're basically just going after offensive players today. And it's going to be a receiver heavy episode, putting that out there. So if these deals go through, like, I don't make sure every single trade is accepted. If it's like a ridiculous amount they're asking from me, I just end up not doing the deal. But if I can get these deals done, we might not actually have to get another receiver for the rest of the series or rest of this season. I do want to say, though, I saw a lot of suggestions in terms of quarterbacks, and that's a pretty big thing if I was to go after a quarterback, and it'll probably take a lot. What I'm going to do, guys, is probably at the end of the preseason, I'm going to give you guys a straw poll with all the quarterbacks that we've used in the preseason and let you guys select whether you want one of these guys to be a starter. So you'll be able to select whether you want Johnny Manziel to be the starter if you think he won the job, Robert Griffin III if you want him to win the job, if you think he did the best in the preseason, or I might put another option, maybe Josh McCown has a great preseason in the last 3 weeks, or put a 4th option and let you guys tell me to trade for another quarterback. And then that's what I'll do as soon as the preseason's over. So that's how I'm going to go about that. I'm not going to go after any quarterback deals right now because I just want to see how the RG3 Johnny Manziel thing plays out and just try to make the team better elsewhere. But that's how I'm going to go about that for this preseason. And now, guys, it is time to get down to business. This is the comment. I'm so glad I remember this specific player. Like, I remember seeing this one had like 50 or 100 thumbs up within, like I said, 30 minutes of the video being uploaded, and I couldn't find the comment anywhere. So you can search by like specific keywords. So I searched his last name in the comments, and like I said, miraculously one popped up with 273 thumbs up. This receiver, I think we tried to get him in the Titans franchise and we couldn't because we didn't have what they wanted. But Tyler Lockett is the receiver with 273 thumbs up that we are going to try to get, guys. He's an 80 overall, so not an amazing wide receiver, but a young guy. Could be our kick and punt returner, which means we probably could ship on Ricardo Lewis or just release him or whatever because we won't really need him anymore, especially with the amount of wide receivers we're going to try to get in today's episode. Hopefully they don't ask for way too much. They do need a left tackle, and very easily, guys, I can just throw in Joe Thomas and get this deal done. But I want to be careful, guys, because I'm going to wait for the right time to use Joe Thomas because eventually you guys are going to get some insane player, and it's going to be impossible unless I have like a 95 overall player I can trade in return. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm gonna look and see if they want like my backup guy, Matthew McCants, and they do, guys. This is where having good backups come into play and are really good in situations like this. If we can trade away my 3rd string left tackle for Tyler Lockett, that would be absolutely amazing, and it was accepted straight up. What the heck, dude? The top rated comment gets accepted for my third string left tackle. That's freaking crazy, dude. Tyler Lockett for my third string left tackle. Like, I swear I remember in the Titans franchise we tried to get him, and I was like trying to trade away draft picks and stuff, and they wouldn't accept it, and we traded away my third string left tackle. But anyways, guys, the second most thumbed up was a comment, I think, with multiple different players, and I picked one guy out of that comment was a receiver because we do need a couple more receivers in the team. But this guy is not necessarily a reject, but a guy that you'll understand why it kind of hits close to home here in a second, and you guys probably know who it is as I'm going to the wide receivers here. Dorial Green Beckham with 198 thumbs up. We are going to try to get guys, and this will give us a huge target, a huge red zone target at least, and hopefully he's a young guy who can still develop. And what do they want, guys? What do they want? They want a cornerback. Maybe they're actually interested in Tramon Williams, who I'm still trying to ship off. I mean, $6 million, dude, that's a lot. They're not interested. Let's see, though. Let's see. Yeah, they're not interested in Tramon Williams. Would you guys like a little Joe Schobert? Would you like him? They're not interested in any of these players, guys. They're not interested, dude. How about they need a wide receiver too, so maybe that's why it's hard for them to trade away Dorial Green Beckham, because that's a position they do need. How about, what if I trade away Andrew Hawkins? I don't really need him, and they're probably not going to accept this either, dude. This is going to be one of those hard deals, dude. Might be a deal where I feel like we shouldn't bring him in because it's going to cost too much from what he's going to give us, and we still have some other wide receivers I'm going to try to get. So, guys, I think I found something I can work with. They're interested in Duke Johnson, and I have a feeling this trade would go through straight up, but I feel like that's not enough in return for Duke Johnson. So I'm going to see if there's somebody in the Eagles I feel like would help us in terms of need. That guy has some small freaking eyes, dude. It's like one of those guys like in FIFA or something, you're creating your character, or an NBA or something, when you're like modifying his face, you like turn his eye width all the way down. That's what he looks like. Nolan Carroll, you're an interesting figure here. How about this deal, dude? Is this worth it? Is this worth it, dude? God, man, I don't know if it's worth it, guys. But we do need a free safety, and I want to see what they say for this, and it's not close. So I know this deal would go through straight up, guys, but I don't think it's worth it. So what I'm going to do, guys, because I don't know what else I could trade away, I'll let you guys let me know in the comment section below if you want me to come back at the beginning of the next episode and try to make this deal go through. And if I see enough of you want me to do it, I will definitely do it. But I think with the other guys we're going to try to get in today's episode, maybe we don't need Dorial Green Beckham if we have to give away way too much. And the reason I say that, guys, is because we're going to be going after a receiver, or maybe two receivers from the Jacksonville Jaguars with 79 thumbs up. I'm just going to put both of them on the screen because I don't know which one I'm going to go after yet. Allen Hurns or Allen Robinson, dude. I don't know which one I want. Allen Robinson would be very hard to get, dude. He's 88 overall. So I think it'd probably be smarter if we went after Allen Hurns instead of Allen Robinson, because he's a smaller cap hit, which is not working in our favor. He's a little bit younger. So in terms of being realistic, we probably need to go after Allen Hurns. Crazy thing, dude, is there's like a couple more players on my list from the Jaguars, so we might try to go ahead and make a huge trade with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So like I said, guys, the first player is going to be, like I said, with 79 thumbs up, we're going to go after Allen Hurns instead of Allen Robinson because, like I said, a little bit more realistic, because we'd probably have to give up like a first-round draft pick. I think I've tried getting Allen Robinson in past connected franchises, like just on my own when I'm playing them, and it takes like a first-round draft pick and like a star player to get him. So I just don't think that's realistic, dude. But the other receiver, this is all my doing, guys. This is all my doing. A guy I think would just be interesting to bring to Cleveland because it kind of fits like, not necessarily the Cleveland reject theme, but this guy is definitely a draft bust. He came out of college from Oklahoma State and was supposed to be an absolute beast, got suspended from the NFL, and he's just completely fell off the map, dude. Justin Blackman. Now, he's a 68 overall, but I think it'll be fun to bring him to Cleveland and see if we can bring the talent back out of Justin Blackman, which everybody thought he was going to have coming in from Oklahoma State. He was a first-round draft pick, so a complete bust. But, I mean, he's only 26, so still relatively young. So that was all my doing. Nobody, I don't think, commented him in the comment section. But the one other player with 63 thumbs up is going to be the young left guard that is Luke Joeckel. And I like this comment because nobody ever comments offensive linemen, and this guy like commented a couple of them when I picked Luke Joeckel, because I think it'd be good to have a guy to help out at the guard position. But this is probably going to take a ton, guys, and I don't know what we have to offer. Maybe this is a trade with the amount of players that we just put in that deal that we put in Joe Thomas. Let's see if there's anything we can do otherwise, but I think we would actually potentially be able to get all three of these players just for Joe Thomas, but I'm going to save that as a last resort. I want to see what else we can add into this deal. What do we have for right tackle? Austin Pastor. I think I'm going to keep him, guys, because he's super young, dude. Are they interested in a guy like this? Of course not. Of course not. That would make things way too easy for me. What about right end? Stephen Paya. Are you guys interested in him? No, they're not, dude. By chance, Jacksonville, are you interested in Josh McCown? Of course you're not. So I think, guys, what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to throw in Duke Johnson. They're not interested in him either. Oh, this would make people mad if I traded away Isaiah Correll. They're not interested in him either. Who are you interested in, Jacksonville? Is it going to take Joe Thomas? I wanted to wait, dude. I did not want to trade away Joe Thomas yet. Maybe I do try Allen Robinson. Maybe I do try to get him. And let's see, this is probably going to be like in the red still, but let's just see what the Jaguars say, dude. It's in the orange. We could make this happen, dude. Let's throw back in Allen Hurns and see how much that improves the deal. I feel like it's going to improve it a lot. What if this gets accepted, dude? What if this gets accepted? It's in the yellow, guys, so we could make this happen, and this would be a massive deal, guys. This would be an absolute massive freaking deal. I think there's a couple players we probably could trade away. We're gonna have to cut some players anyway off the roster because we have way too many players. We're gonna have to cut 7 by the end of this episode. But who do I want to try to trade away? They need a quarterback, so why don't we go ahead and just add in Kevin Hogan, because why not? And then they also need a right tackle or defensive tackle. So we're going to go to our right tackles and see what we have to trade away here. How about Sean Coleman? I kind of don't want to trade away Sean Coleman though because of his story. But let's just see what the Jaguars say with this deal. And it's in the green now, but it's going to take a little bit more than that. What do you want, Jacksonville? Josh McCown? Do I have to trade away Josh McCown? It's still in the yellow, dude. Oh, do I just trade away a draft pick? I'm trying to hang on to my draft picks, guys, obviously. Like, do I trade away my draft picks? We'll go with the 5th. We'll go with the 5th round draft pick. Will that be accepted? It's in the green. It's getting closer, guys. It's getting closer. We'll go ahead and throw in a guy like Stephen Paya. Just accept it, Jacksonville. You know you want to. You know you want to. It is getting so close, but we're still so far away. This deal's taking so long, man. It's taking so freaking long. How about next year's 4th and this year's 5th? Is that going to be enough? And it's not. How about this straight up, Jacksonville? Joe Thomas, and we'll give next year's 2nd round draft pick. That's as far as I'm going, Jacksonville. If you don't accept this, I don't know what to tell you. And it was accepted, dude. Was that worth it? Was that worth it, guys? I don't know. I feel like I gave away way too much, dude. I feel like I gave away way too freaking much. You get a good left guard, a good young left guard, a good young stud wide receiver. It's probably our best wide receiver as of right now. And a wide receiver I would like to try out in Justin Blackmon for a just... looking at this dude, I don't feel like this was a good deal. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But we got some good players, but was it worth it? And with that huge 3-way trade going through, there's only one more deal I have left to try out before we end off this portion of the video, and that's going to be with 61 thumbs up. Like, this was the top rated comment that actually showed was the top rated comment, which I'm sure there's probably multiple comments with hundreds and hundreds of thumbs up that didn't show up. But I have to go with what YouTube said, dude. Now, like I said, I'll be better going forward. Like, as soon as the episode's uploaded, try to go after or try to monitor the top-rated comments so I can actually screenshot them when they're showing up on YouTube because YouTube's effed up. So, anyways, with 61 thumbs up, we're going to try to go ahead and get our other tight end, and that's going to be, not Rob Gronkowski, but Martellus Bennett. 61 thumbs up, guys. He might be kind of easy to get because he has a pretty hefty cap hit, but the Patriots need offensive linemen for the most part. As you see, they need, actually, they don't need, usually their team needs are like guards, but they're not anymore. I guess they changed that in the last update. But anyways, I think it'd be kind of easy to get because he's a little bit older and he's like 5 million, so we might not have to give away way too much. All right, guys, we just got ourselves a young left guard in Luke Jokel, and Joel Bitonio is one of those guys that's hurt for like the whole entire season. So we'd be trading away a hurt guy to get a very good tight end in Martellus Bennett. And, like, this is probably our only chance at getting him because, like, this is the only player, like, they're interested in that I'm willing to trade away. Like, all the team needs that they have, like I said, it used to be guards, and I thought we'd be able to trade away some of our young guards. They'd be interested in them, and they're not at all. The only one they're interested at all is Joel Bitonio. So, like, if this doesn't go through, I don't know what to say. I don't know, guys. We're going to submit it. It was accepted straight up, dude. Like, when that happens, I feel like there was so much I could have got in return, dude. there's so much more I could have got. Like, I probably could have added in a draft pick and got a draft pick, because at this point, every little thing we can get matters, dude. So that actually, I mean, we got a 90 overall player for 82, but still, dude. Should I be happy about that, dude? Let me know in the comment section below. So next thing I need to do, guys, is we have like 9 players I need to cut. So I'm going to try to trade away some of the lower end players that we're not going to end up using and try to get some draft picks in return, because we've already traded away way too much, a lot more than I wanted to. So guys, the Texans need a quarterback and a wide receiver, and we're giving 2 of our like lower depth chart guys, see if they can give us any value, and George Atkinson, just throwing him in the deal because we have way too many running backs. And let's see if they'll give us like a 5th round draft pick or something. I don't know if they'll be interested in this at all. And wow, see, now that even that, I know I should be happy about that, but that makes me mad too, dude, because I feel like I at least got like a 4th or 3rd or something. So I feel like we could actually get a good bit out of this deal. We'd be giving up almost $8 million in cap room, plus they need a middle linebacker and they need a cornerback. And Tank Garter, I know he's a 68, but it's still half decent in terms of getting a draft pick. And 74 Trayvon Williams, that could give us something as well, dude. So I'm going to try to actually get a pretty good draft pick in return. So let's just start off with a 2nd and work our way down. It's probably not even going to be close here. And yeah, it's still in the red, guys. So we're looking at probably like a 4th round draft pick, but I'm going to try to get as much as I possibly can. It might actually be a 5th, just like the previous deal was, but we're going to see. So 4th rounder Vikings, can you give us that? No, dude. It's probably going to be a 5th, just like we got before. I think we're actually going to be able to get this 5th in next year's, like, 7th. And I think I'll be okay with that, especially with the amount of money we just gave up. And let's see if that is actually enough. And, oh, God, we're just going to get the 5th. Am I going to be happy with that? Should I be happy with that, guys? Well, I mean, we've offloaded $8 million. And we've gotten 2 5th round draft picks for pretty much nothing. So I can't complain. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to stockpile here. Why don't we go with like a 7th, and then a 6th, and then their 5th from next year? Can we get this? Get a lot of picks? God dang it, Patriots, dude. Frick, gotta be such a goddamn cock tease. So is this gonna be it? And it was a 7th round draft pick, and next year's 5th. And now I'm thinking about it, I probably could have got this year's 6th and next year's 5th, but screw it. So guys, last trade we're gonna make. And you're probably thinking I'm an absolute idiot, looking like I'm about to trade away my 1st round draft pick. But guys, what I'm going to do is this pick as of right now is extremely valued because we're predicted to be the worst team in the NFL. So have the worst record and since have the #1 draft pick. Well, I don't think we're going to be the worst team in the NFL. So if we could trade away and get another team's 1st round draft pick and then get some other picks as well in that deal, and we don't even end up having the #1 pick, I'll be 100% okay with it. Like, who's a team I feel like I could finesse into giving me a lot? How about the Redskins? The Redskins, how about, no, they have the 4th. Let's get a team that has like the 15th or so projected draft pick. How about the Texans? Why don't you give me your 2nd? Let's just try this. I have no idea how close it's going to be, but let's just see. Oh my God, dude. We might actually get their 2nd round draft pick too. This will be worth it, I think. This will be worth it. Oh no, dude. I think I might just go ahead and try to offload Andrew Hawkins here. Is this going to work? Oh, man, it's going down, dude. I actually think the only way we're actually going to make this go through is if we actually go down in draft pick, which, I mean, I guess picking up an extra 3rd won't hurt us. But I'm going to try to finesse them a little bit and get a 6-2 and see if they will accept that. And, oh, man, dude, I think we'll get a 7th, though. Nothing to complain about if this does go through. Come on, Texans. God dang, dude. Gotta make this so anticlimactic and make the video longer than it has to be, dude. So let's go with next year's 6th, and then we'll try next year's 7th. And if that doesn't go through, I think I'll just go ahead and take the extra 3rd round draft pick, because in a sense, we're getting a 3rd round draft pick for absolutely nothing. But like I said, guys, I'm trying to get as much as I possibly can. Now, will this deal go through? And oh my God. In a sense, this is just cheating them out. What? No. I'm making this go through. No goddamn way. I'm 100% making this go through. Give me that 3rd round. Oh, no. Oh, thank God, dude. Thank God that went down. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to add in Justin Blackman too, dude. So thank God, dude, they finally accept. So what I had to do is add in next year's 7th round draft pick to make it go through, because they just weren't having nothing when it came to adding any player. Because no matter what player I added in, the trade value went down. Their interest level went down. So in sense, I'm getting an extra 3rd round draft pick for literally nothing, just trading away what they think is going to be a great pick. No. Why did you guys do this to me? Oh, why did you guys do this to me, dude? We just traded away for Luke Jokel. Who's freaking out for 41 god dang weeks, dude? So what do I do now? Man, that kind of sucks. Kind of wish I went with the other suggestion in that guy's comment. So, man, that actually really does suck now. So our offensive line's looking pretty crappy. So guys, in the comment section below, leave some suggestions for offensive linemen, and please, dear God, don't let them be injured so I don't screw up again like I just did. We still have this quarterback battle room, but it's all depending on what you guys want at the end of the preseason. Now, defense, guys, we need to have some defensive suggestions in the comment section below because we need to still beef this defense up. Maybe one, maybe two more cornerbacks. We definitely need another defensive end. We are going to jump into this game and run it just like I did last week. Probably give all the quarterbacks a shot to play. You guys are going to have to end up making the decision at the end of the preseason. Rather, we're going to start one of the three quarterbacks or go after another one. So we are going to jump into this game, hopefully get the W, and most importantly, play well and just have nobody get injured. So guys, Atlanta took a 7-0 lead on the first drive of the game. They scored on a 49-yard touchdown pass from Matt Ryan. Now let's see if RG3 and this offense can do something to counteract that and tie this game. Ezekiel Elliott's going to get the carry right here. Bounce it outside. Has that speed, dude. This is his first real carry for positive yards. Well, that matches his carry amount from the last game. Let's see if we can get Allen Hurns the football here, and he's not going to be open. He's going to get open. Needs a good throw from RG3, and he's going to get that. Can't break the tackle, but nice catch. First catch in a Browns uniform down to the 43. We have a wide open Isaiah Crowell. Third down and goal, looking for the touchdown, not looking for the field goal. Got to tie the game up on this play. Oh, man. Oh, man. Can we scramble? RG3 with his legs. Going to get into the end zone, boys. And that's going to tie things up. First successful drive of the preseason from RG3. So start of the second quarter. Out comes Johnny Manziel for his first bit of action. What I'm going to do, guys, is let Johnny play the second, McCown play the third, and go with whoever I think was the best in the fourth quarter. Taking a risk, 2nd and 12, running a deep play action pass. We've not seen anything from Corey Coleman or Josh Gordon yet in this preseason. Let's see if one of them can eat on this play. You know what, Josh? Throwing it up to you, man. Come on, Josh. Be great. Be great, Josh. Josh goes... Oh, it's a pick. That's an interception. Well, I guess it's more like a punt, but I kind of wish Josh Gordon could have done a little bit better on that second string corner from the Falcons. Another great punt has us at the 1-yard line, guys, but I'm running the same exact play. I have faith in my receivers and Johnny Manziel. Let's see if we can make a big play right here. Whoa. What the heck? So Matt Schaub leading the Falcons within the red zone. We need to come up with a big stop right here. I know we do have our second stringers in, but still, no excuses, boys. He has a slant pattern open. I want to go back to cover it, dude, to provide some support. That left the tight end wide open, and that's going to be a touchdown, dude. That's my fault. What you didn't see in the gameplay was I threw an interception to Josh Gordon again, one-on-one, and he couldn't beat him, but we got to pick the next play, so we're like in the same exact territory. So Josh Gordon's not doing too good one-on-one. Can he make this catch, though? And he does, but still, man, I'm so used to having Josh Gordon win one-on-one battles with cornerbacks, and in 2 passes one-on-one today, has let the cornerback pick the ball off both times, so hopefully he can improve on that front. But Isaiah Crowell, though, gets like a nice little 5-yard gain. Just going to dump it off to the running back. That's Isaiah Crowell. Is going to get inside the 10-yard line. Action pass. Gary Barnage is going to be open. Lead him into the end zone. Nice throw from Manziel, and that is going to be a touchdown as we're right back in this game. So start of the second half, we have a new offense out on the field. Josh McCown's at quarterback. We have Duke Johnson at running back. We have Justin Blackman getting his first bit of action with the Browns at wide receiver. Also, Ricardo Lewis at wide receiver, who had a huge game last week, the young wide receiver. Let's see if he can have another big game right here. We're going to test him this first play. One-on-one again. He goes up and he drops his pass. He made every one-on-one catch last week. 3rd down and 10. Can we pick this one up? We have Josh Boyce, who's going to be open. Another young receiver. He actually hangs on this time. I think one of either Josh Boyce or Ricardo Lewis is going to make the team, so we have to see who plays well these last couple weeks. Wide receiver screen to Ricardo Lewis. This could be big, guys. Hold on to your blocks. Oh, 72 was fast enough to get to that linebacker, but still a big play. I feel like this is our 5th 3rd down of the drive, but let's just pick another one up. Oh, Cameron, no, RB is wide open. Please make this catch, Josh Boyce. Another big 3rd down catch from Josh Boyce, so he's the one impressive in this one. Well, once again, another 3rd down in this drive. We've been perfect on 3rd down so far. Let's see if we can get another one on this drive. Oh, Cameron Clear, back of the end zone. Come on, Cameron, make this catch. Cameron Clear with the touchdown reception, guys. It's the GOAT. What a great throw there from Josh McCown. And what a freaking catch from Cameron freaking Clear, dude. So our first 3rd down of this drive. Let's see if RG3 was as good as Josh McCown was on 3rd down on the previous drive. So let's see right here. Oh, man, nobody's open. Got to scramble right here. Somebody make a big play. B, down the field. Come on. That's a pick. That's my fault. That is 100% my fault. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh, man, Justin Blackman has his man beat. Justin Blackman is going to get into the end zone, boys. What a throw from Josh McCown. And Justin Blackmon, dude, in his first game, trying to revive his career. Let's see if Josh McCown can keep his streak alive on third down. He's going to squeeze that ball in there to Cameron Clear. And of course, Cameron Clear comes down with the ball, dude. Cameron Clear, touchdown. We're going to call it like Lane Kiffin in the end zone, boys. And that's Cameron Clear's second touchdown of the game, dude. The GOAT is officially back. So, guys, that's going to do it in Cleveland. We get the win 35-16 over the Falcons. So we already eclipsed our win total than what we had in the Titans preseason. And I think the biggest thing out of this game is I think you can call it a three-way quarterback race now between RG3, Johnny Manziel, and now Josh McCown, because he looked absolutely amazing, dude. 3 touchdown passes in like a quarter and a half of work. So to show you guys the final stats, dude, the second string defense looked pretty good once the Falcons starters went out at the start of the second quarter. But look at this, dude. Josh McCown, 155 quarterback rating, 11 of 14, 164 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And the stat you don't see there is that he was absolutely perfect on third down. I think we picked up every single third down that he was in the game for. I see Matt Schaub came in for the backups for Falcons, 8 of 16. RG3 was 5 of 7, no touchdowns and not 1 interception, just trying to make something happen. So he looked pretty good too. And Johnny was 4 of 8, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But don't let that fool you, because those 2 interceptions were one-on-one balls thrown to Josh Gordon, and he just didn't look himself, dude. Just had a second string cornerback just absolutely killing him. Now in rushing yards, Dre Archer, you guys probably didn't see much. Couldn't get anything going. He was in for the whole entire fourth quarter, I believe. But 6 attempts, 2 yards, so nothing to show you in the highlights. Zeke had a couple carries, 5 for 15. Duke Johnson, 4 attempts for 12 yards, so he looked pretty good. Zay Crowell didn't get much going, but did have 1 big catch. And RG3 did scramble for that 1 touchdown and 10 yards total. And now receiving yards, this is the big one. Cameron Clear, 4 receptions, 41 yards, 2 touchdowns. Justin Blackmon, though, 2 receptions, 80 yards, had that 1 big touchdown catch. Allen Hurns had a couple big catches too, 28 yards. Like I said, guys, I think 1 receiver out of Josh Boyce and Ricardo Lewis is going to make the team, so we have to keep that in mind as well. They're both very young, so Ricardo Lewis is a little bit younger, so we'll have to actually see who wins that job. And now last stat to check out is the defensive stats. Who led the team in total tackles, and that was Christian Kirksey with 6. We only had 1 tackles for loss, and that was also Christian Kirksey. And we had Marquise Burrell, one of our free agency signings, had 2 sacks in this game. Xavier Cooper had 1, and Christian Kirksey also had 1 with Cam Johnson and Carl Nassib splitting the sack. So with the game being over, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Cleveland Browns Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you make sure to drop a like, 1,000 likes on this episode, guys, that would be absolutely amazing if we could do that. As always, make sure to leave your suggestions in the comment section below for trades for next episodes, and the ones with the most thumbs up will be the ones that I try to go after in next episode, and you will have your comment featured in the video. Like I said, guys, try to put in a couple more defensive suggestions in the comments, because we didn't have many in the last episode, or at least not many with a lot of thumbs up, and we need to go after a couple of defensive players, especially some defensive ends, and then some offensive linemen as well. I know they're not popular, but I'm going to try to go after a lot of comments that do have offensive lineman suggestions, so keep that one in mind as well. With that said, guys, that is going to do it for the episode. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.